Are you volunteering while waiting for a Social Security disability hearing? How volunteering can destroy your Social Security disability claim. Look, I know it's a long wait to get a Social Security hearing, and you probably want to get out of the house and you want to feel useful even though you can't work. So the question I get is, should I volunteer? I promise you, when you finally get to be in front of a Social Security judge, they're going to ask lots of questions about what it is you do or don't do. And hopefully your attorney has you well prepared. Maybe they even have a video that goes over how to truthfully answer these kinds of questions. If not, I'm going to make some suggestions how to answer a Social Security judge's questions. Now, this isn't legal advice because I don't represent you, but I want you to understand what the judge is going to do, because this can make or break your claim. The judge is looking for your honesty, your credibility. They're trying to make a determination as to really what it is you can do, notwithstanding what it is you say you can't do and your doctors say you can't do. They're looking for consistency. And now what's important here is they're going to be asking, as I've said, many questions. And one of those questions is going to be about volunteer activity, because they want to figure out if that's the equivalent of work activity. So let's say you've got back problems. Your records indicate that you can only sit for an hour, you have to change and alternate positions, your pain impacts your ability to function, you can only lift 10 pounds, and at the hearing, the judge says, okay, I see in your medical records that you're volunteering at a local dog shelter. That's great. Now, if you're volunteering just once or twice a week and even just for several hours at a time, that can be a problem because you're keeping a schedule. You're driving to and from the shelter. You may be picking them up, and not just the little ones. You may be cleaning cages. You may feed them. You may walk them. You may actually be a volunteer at the front desk. Now, the question becomes, is that the equivalent of work? Could you do a simple entry type job? And they're going to make the leap from volunteering to you being able to work, and that means you lose. So how should you be answering these questions? Well, I quite frankly tell my clients not to volunteer. If you're going to volunteer, be specific about what it is you're doing. I have to set an alarm to get up. I don't take a pain pill till I come home, and when I do, I take more than I have to. I'm only volunteering once a month. And when I'm there, I'm up and down like a Mexican jumping bean. I've been late. I've missed time from work. I can't necessarily walk the dogs more than 5 or 10 minutes. And even those little pups, I can't pick them up. The day I come home, I'm flat out taking pain medication. The day after, I'm out of it. We want to explain what it is you do, how you do it, and the price that you pay. We don't want to give the judge a reason to question your credibility and decide that you can do entry type work and ultimately deny your claim. If you have any questions about your rights to Social Security benefits, call me at 727-894-3188 for a complimentary consultation.